Alright, so, Mortal Kombat 2021. Is it good? Let's get into it. Okay, so Mortal Kombat 2021. Is it good? No. Is it bad? No. Let me explain. Because this movie did something very interesting, I think. Also, spoiler warnings because I'm just gonna go through the plot. I don't have... this isn't an official review. This is just talking about a flick. And I'm by no means a reviewer or like a film student. I'm just a dude that likes movies. Mortal Kombat 2021 started off like it was about to be a really, really good movie. It started off like quality. Our first scene is Hanzo Hasashi, his family getting wiped out by Bihan, Sub-Zero, and Lin Kuei. And if the rest of the film followed with the same quality as the first 15 minutes, this would have been the best movie of all time. But if it feels like they got ahead of themselves. It's like watching a fighter gas out real early, cause it starts with a bang. Like you couldn't film Hanzo Hasashi's family getting wiped out by the Lin Kuei any better than they did in this movie. And so they set the expectations for the rest of the film up here. And the rest of the film absolutely does not deliver to that bar, to that standard. But I was born in the 80s, man. I still remember 1995's Mortal Kombat. And I love that film. And honestly, I feel as though the rest of Mortal Kombat 2021 was just above the 95 flick for most parts. I think it fluctuates based on character. So their interpretation of Jax, much better than the 95 flick. Their interpretation of Kano, much better than the 95 flick. Their interpretation of Sonya, much better than the 95 flick, but again, that's not saying much because she, honestly, to me, she was one of the worst in the original movie. Honestly, I gotta be real with y'all. I prefer Christopher Lambert as Raiden. I know white dude as Raiden, not cool and all, but the Raiden in the 21 flick is just stale. There's nothing there for me. Like, give me back Connor McLeod. You know, he was a much better Raiden. At least there was something there. There's no flavor in the 2021 Raven. He is just not good. And speaking of not good, how do you fuck up Shang Tsung? How? He looked like he was about to bust out into My Chemical Romance's Helena at any second. You could have slipped this Shane song in an AFI music video and nobody would be able to tell the difference. This Shane song yells at his mom that it's a lifestyle, not a phase. When this Shane song was a boy, his father took him to the city to see a marching band. Really, I could keep this up all day, but I need to move on to other characters. Liu Kang in this movie, I loved everything about Liu Kang except the amount of screen time they gave him. This dude was perfect. This dude was perfect as Liu Kang. They just gave him nothing to work with, and I feel like there is a romantic subtext between this Liu Kang and Kung Lao. I don't mind it. It just felt like it was there. They should have done something with that. I mean, I don't know. I mean, y'all saw Liu Kang's face when Kabal was like, "That's your friend get his soul sucked." Luke Cage was like, bitch, what? I shouldn't use that, but I'm finna. Speaking of Sosa, I told you I was gonna spoil shit. Kung Lao was dope as shit in this movie, and I'm mad that he died. He was like the coldest one, and they killed him outside of Mortal Kombat. Like something about that bothers me to no end. But Kung Lao was amazing. The actor that plays Kung Lao dropped a pretty dope track called Flawless Victory, so you should look that up because it actually bops a bit. Alright, I'm gonna talk about the part of the movie that actively did upset me. Molina, God! They did my girl so dirty! I hated everything they did with Molina in this movie. I hate it. None of it makes sense. Like, why is it so hard to just, like, okay, they gave baby girl like a regular mouth, right? And then in the midst of her fight, she like, I guess gets super angry and opens her mouth wider, and then the skin breaks, and then we get the jaws. Only for her to get fatality'd by Sonya, who got her powers 5 seconds ago. They did my girl Molina so dirty, and Molina's not a small character, so you killed her out the bat outside of Mortal Kombat before we even meet Katana and Jade? What? Like, I'm literally trying to think of an analogy of how stupid it was to kill Molina before the characters that are pivotal to her plot and character growth are introduced, and I can't think of something that stupid. It makes no sense. It's like killing the spider that bites Peter Parker and then killing Uncle Ben anyway. It's just like it serves no purpose at this point. Why? They did Molina so dirty. In fact, the more I think about it, I feel like all the female characters in this movie got did dirty. Like, really, what did we gain from Sonya not being the chosen one in the first place? We got nothing for, like, okay, she has to kill another fighter while not being the chosen one, so I guess that makes her more badass because she killed a chosen one before she was a chosen one. But that's how Liu Kang became a chosen one, so it really doesn't make any fucking sense to me. It doesn't make. And my girl Natara, she got introduced to be they introduced her to meet a chainsaw, so like who didn't get did dirty? They did all. I'm really trying to think. I feel like they did all my ladies dirty. Alright, let's talk about the two standouts here, which is Bihan and Hanzo Hasashi. Or Sub-Zero and Scorpion. They were amazing. Every time Sub-Zero was on screen, I got excited. I hate that Jax had to go down like that. But it is like I'm kind of curious. I want to take every iteration of Mortal Kombat and I want to see just how many people have ripped off Jax's arms, because at this point I think it's been like a different person every time. God damn, keep your arms, bro. Anyway, I loved every time Sub-Zero showed up. My man was cold-blooded. Scorpion, I'm disappointed he wasn't in the movie more. And I think in order to really get into my complaints about Scorpion, I've got to talk about Cole. So Cole, I don't know any. I came into this not knowing anything about Cole. And I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I come to Mortal Kombat expecting to see my people. You know, Cole is like when you go to hang out with your friends and one of your friends brings one of their friends that you've never met, and so it just kind of throws off the chemistry, it throws off the group. Sometimes that person is awesome and it makes the party even better. Everybody's having a great time. Sometimes that person really sucks and it makes it so nobody has a good time. I'll give you a guess which one Cole is. And I'm not gonna lie, I came into this movie hype. Turned on the soundtrack. Liu Kang, Jax, Raiden, Cole. Who the fuck is this guy? Like, who made the decision that we gonna have a whole 2 hours on Cole? But you know what? I had to look inwards. I was like, you know what? Noir, you are hating, and I had to accept that. I was hating on Cole because I wanted to see my friends. So I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna watch this movie. I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. You know what? If Jack says he's cool, if Liu Kang says he's cool, then maybe I should give him a chance. If he's got dope powers, a pretty dope storyline, we'll bang it out. We'll see what happens. When I tell you people that Cole has the most bland, flavorless, unseasoned storyline, you have to believe me. It is so bad. It's so, he is a MMA fighter that sucks. It's like they took the story of Matt Murdock's father and like every movie where a father has to embrace the love of his family to get stronger. It was trash. It was trash. And then he gets his powers. Okay, let's talk about it. The reason that everybody loves Mortal Kombat, from video game to comic book to cartoon to movies, is because the characters are all colorful, elaborate, and have really creative movesets and signature abilities. You know, get over here. Like, everybody knows that. You know, everybody knows the bicycle kick. You know, everybody knows Raiden's like, everybody knows all of these moves because they're creative and colorful and they stick out. I dare you to watch this movie and tell me what Cole's power is. I dare you. I double dare you. I can tell you what it kinda looks like his power is, but I have no fucking idea. It looks as though Cole's power is that he can conjure an armor that lets him get his ass beat more efficiently. And also he's got tonfas, which are also knives, kinda. Like, and I need you to understand, this man is from Hanzo's bloodline. He's a wee little baby Scorpion. Scorpion is his great grandpa, or great grandpa. And so you mean to tell me we go from get over here to somebody that can just get their ass beat more efficiently? I don't accept this. I don't like it. Why is he in this movie? Get him the fuck up out of here. That shit wouldn't even pass the Street Fighter. Get this shit out of here. Honestly, I don't want to talk about Cole no more. He bummed me out. He's the entire reason that I'm upset at this movie. This movie would have been great if you just take Cole out. Cole's master plan is, let's have a tournament that's not a tournament. Let's fight them separately. And it's dumb. Cole is dumb. Kudos to the actor. He was amazing, but fucking whew. All right, but let's get to the ending of the movie. Let's talk about it. It's the fight that we all came to see. Sub-Zero versus Scorpion. Mortal Kombat, NetherRealms has known that is the fight that you tease people with to sell tickets, merch, and video games. And that's what they teased us with in the movie. Sub-Zero versus Scorpion. Who's ready for it? There are a few things about the Scorpion storyline that bum me straight the fuck out. There's no sign of Quan Chi anywhere. So, I mean, in the Mortal Kombat storyline, Quan Chi is the one that duped Hanzo into thinking that Sub-Zero killed his family. And that vengeance is enough to turn him into Scorpion, a revenant that Quan Chi basically manipulates into just wreaking havoc all over the multiverse or whatever. None of that here. Hanzo is just burning in hell from the time he dies until the final fight of this movie. How does he get conjured from hell, you ask? I don't know, really. I really don't know. I really couldn't tell you. Raiden had his spear from when he died and gave it to Cole. And Cole grabbed it, and I guess Scorpion was like, now's the time. And Scorpion is just like, yo, hey, quit fucking with my bloodline, Sub-Zero. And Sub-Zero's just like, what? You again? But I thought I killed you. And Scorpion's like, nope. I was in hell, just chilling, learning to control hellfire for a millennia. So stupid. And Cole's kind of fighting with Scorpion, but kind of not. Like, it's like the weakest tag team I've ever seen. Like, 1 second they're working together, and the next second Cole is just like, I gotta unice my family. I hate this movie. Like, I hate Cole so much. I blame him for this. Because I came into this movie wanting to watch Scorpion and Sub-Zero beat the dog shit out of each other. And instead, I'm watching like a half sentimental reunion of Scorpion and his great-great-grandson, even though there's like no emotional nothing there, but they kind of play it like there should be some emotional something there, but there's really not. And you got the actor that's playing Scorpion killing it, and Cole's just like there. Is like watching like fucking Shakespearean actor work with like a junior high theater kid. It's all bad, and then Bihan is just killing it. And also, I've got another complaint. I'm just dumping complaints now. I don't even give a fuck if this makes for good content anymore. I need to get this out of me. Like, there's a scene where Bihan is just like, I'm not Bihan anymore. I'm Sub-Zero. And they don't tell us why. They just, there's nothing. There's absolutely nothing. There's nothing. He's just like, name change time, baby. We just doing it. I filled out all the documents, so now y'all need to call me Sub-Zero, cause I'm not Bihan no more. It would have been nice. It would have been nice to figure out what led to the fall of Bihan and the rise of Sub-Zero, and maybe, I don't know, contrast that to Hanzo becoming Scorpion. That might have been something that we might want to see on the screen, but I guess now we gotta see Cole getting attacked at the Dairy Queen. I hate this movie so. Like, I don't hate the movie. That's the thing. I don't hate this movie. I hate every second Cole is on the screen. That's what I'm getting inconsolable right now. I needed to take a second to get my glasses on to get myself together because I got mad. Okay. So, what would I recommend this movie to people? Yeah, it's still a fun movie. It's a movie that set the bar too high for itself early on, and made a bunch of self-sabotaging decisions during the runtime. But there's still great fights. Most of the characters are true to their video game counterpart. Most of the male characters are true to their video game counterparts. They did my ladies dirty. The fatalities are pretty dope. And this franchise has promise. I will say that this is the start of this could be the start of something really dope. I don't know how you fix Cole. I can't unring that bell. They did that to themselves. I think putting a focus now that we're going into the tournament, right? We're going into that's where the sequels are going. We're going into Mortal Kombat proper. I think you kill Cole. No. No. I think now that we're going into Mortal Kombat proper, putting more of a focus on the Mortal Kombat characters, especially Liu Kang, because the actor for Liu Kang, I loved him. The dude is just shredded. And like the Liu Kang fire was so. I have been waiting to see Liu Kang be Liu Kang for a while. So I want them to put the focus on him, and so yeah, that's what I would do for the franchise. Put the focus on the Mortal Kombat characters, maybe kill Cole, and cast The Miz as Johnny Cage. That's how you fix this. That's how you make it work. I hope you guys enjoyed me ranting about Mortal Kombat for however long this video is. Do all the things YouTubers always tell you to do after videos, and have a good one.
And when I leave, come together like butt cheeks.